Yo, yo, yo. What's up? Got a Casty cast for you guys. I'm going to be doing 2 games today. And it is Saturday. So shout out to Saturday. Shout out to everybody enjoying their Saturday. Saturday football, college football. Maybe a little boozing. Who knows? But, yeah, so, Teal Silver Steel, I think his name is Dano, recommended this one for me. He said this one's pretty good. So, I think it's him. And let's see if I can... Nope, it's not going to let me make them red and blue. But, we'll figure out the teams. I think it's Speech. Well, yeah, it's Speech and someone. I think Speech and, I'm going to say Speech and Viper class versus... I don't know. We'll see. No, it looks like it's going to be Splittergale. Splittergale and... I'm just going to call him Dano. So, it looks like Dano is already building cannons. He got a forge and he's building cannons to help his partner out. Getting a lot of cannons to protect his partner, the Zerg. So his partner can start building maybe 3 or 4 macro hatcheries right away. And then so we got Legend Speech. Not completely sure who he is, but I'm sure he's good because he's in the clan Legend. And he is on the Protoss. And his partner is Viper class. And Viper class is pretty good. Plays pretty fast too. So here's the Zerglings that came out from Splittergale. You just make those 6 Zerglings just to help out. Make sure these cannons get made for you and your partner. And now we'll see. I think Dana will start making his gateways out here. Kind of blocks the cannons. So if you want to try to run by with some zealots, they got to go through the gateways. And looks like Speech is going to start building in the middle as well. So we'll see if maybe Viper class goes with a quick tank kind of push against this. Gonna harass a little bit. Splittergale is with these Zerglings, be very annoying, and so it's gonna be cannon push on cannon push here. And I think Dano got his cannons out first, but we're gonna have these Rhinies with the Zealots. So really good teamwork there from both players, Speech and Viper class. Gonna try to take out some of these cannons, get them on low HP, so the cannons here can solidify, and they'll be able to take out this gateway, and then they might be able to go right on the attack against the Zerg. So that cannon's gonna win against that cannon, and these two, this one's just gonna spawn, and then that one spawned, and that's gonna get cleaned out. So good job there by Speech, getting these cannons down. Good micro with his partner, and let's see what Viper class is up to. I think he's building his factories right in the middle, so they're playing this one really, really nicely. So Dano gonna go with 2 gas here. He's got 1 gateway out. This one's gonna die. We'll see if he makes, and he's got 1 zealot on the way. He's got 2 zealots here. Gonna build a couple more cannons for his partner. Maybe build a pylon or so. And just in case he doesn't want both Speech and the Terran Viper class to just bust through this. So, and he's going to have to get some more defense for himself as well. 5 cannons doesn't seem like it is enough. So, but he does have 3 zealots. Triple Nexus for Speech here, getting his first gas on the way. Looks like he's going to go maybe for a big economy while his partner pushes and breaks down this choke. Middle base kind of choke thingy. I don't really know what you call it. And we'll see if Dano maybe goes for Dragoons or a drop. But here is Splittergale. Looks like he is going with Muta. So he's going to try to Muta bomb, I think, Speech. We'll see. Or might try to Muta micro. Take out some of the tanks here. This tank just finished. So tank going to finish at 5 minutes. And Siege will be finishing up probably about 5:30. So, and these cannons go down pretty quickly to tank. So Looking good for Viper class and speech here. Here is a Rhine sauce over here. And there's already took down one of the... Oh no, that was the gateway. Okay. Took down a cannon already. Sometimes you want to aim like in between. So you get aim at like this cannon instead of this cannon. So it gets splash damage on both of these. That's one thing I learned from playing Terran and trying to push really quickly. You can aim. If there's 3 cannons, you aim at the middle one. Here's the mutas. And you're going to see all those 3 cannons. So Speech is going to tell us part of their mutas. He might go after this right here. So nice little turret there. That's just going to randomly be there. There's 2 more mutas on the way. And Viper Class going to pull back some of his Rhines. And Splitter going to try to kill some of these Rhines that are getting produced, but not going to be able to do anything right here. So maybe take out, not even going to get that SCV. Need about 8 or 9 to get those one-shots off. And now Dano's going to build some cannons inside of Splittergale's base, because now it looks like this is basically gone. And he'll probably start building some cannons right here as well for himself. And he's going to have DTs, I think. He's going with Templar drops, so I don't see his robotics though. So he's just going with Templars for a defense kind of thing. And then I think Splittergale's going to go with Guardians. So really good defense here from Speech, and they look like they're just about ready to attack. So we'll see if they try to go the Protoss, or if they try to go the, if they try to go the Zerg, or if they try to go the Protoss here. I think it'd be better to go the Protoss, but we'll see. Yeah, slowly pushing in here, taking out all this whole middle. So Viper Class did a really nice job there, and during that time he's been getting a couple more barracks. He's got a decent amount of Rhine sauces here. Here's the mutas though, and the Greater Spire's on the way. And let's see what Speech is going with. A mass. He only has 3 gateways, but he's going with upgrades, and he's gonna have the economy to start maybe building 8 to 10 gateways here and just start completely massing up. Couple scans coming down. Viper Class just scanned and saw the tech of Splittergale, so he knows that there's gonna be Guardians pretty soon, and they're gonna counter that with Valkyries here. So good job there by Viper Class, and Dragoons for Speech. See if there's any DTs. Yeah, a couple DTs. So Dano will be okay. Splittergale looks pretty well defended. I do think Speech is, it seems like he's just a little bit behind. Maybe it's just because he's built all these cannons in the middle. He did go with that super early triple, but the tech from Dano just seems a little bit faster, and his mass seems almost faster. He's at 104 supply versus, I guess Speech is at 136. He's got 17 extra probes. He's got 67 probes versus Dano's 50. So he's ahead on the probe count. But here's your Guardians. This looks like, I'd say about 18 maybe or so Guardians right there. Got the DTs. They'll help those storm. Yeah, that's exactly why you get the Templars, is they storm the Rhines and absolutely murder them. So gonna use the Guardians, try to bust through this middle here, and let's see if there's any Valkyries. Few Valkyries on the way, so gonna need to probably retreat these back after these Valkyries come, and needs to start using them. They're chilling there. So we'll see if Splittergale got these Guardians at about 9 minutes, I think. So it's pretty fast. Gonna have to run back to these cannons with these Guardians. These Valks are gonna do a really nice job there. And yeah, Dragoons are coming from Speech, and he's gonna have some decent upgrades. Yeah, he's got 101 upgrades. Splittergale playing off of 4 hatcheries here, and it looks like they might go for the attack on the Protoss because the Zerg is boxed in, and They can both easily get into the choke of the Protoss. There is no choke, and let's see, maybe Splittergale's going to build maybe 3 or 4 more macro hatcheries. He's got a ton of Guardians to help out his partner, though. But these Valkyries are going to be pretty good here. Here's a factory, couple more factories coming down. Here's the big attack. So the Guardians, couple of Devourers to help out against the Valks. The Valks aren't getting used yet. There they are. Nice storm. That's how you want to get those Templars. They storm the Rhines, and you can also storm Dragoons really nicely as well. A lot of Devourers here, actually. So Devourers will do pretty decent against the Valkyries here. So looks like Dano and Splittergale are going to survive this. I like Splitter Zerg. He played this one really nicely. I think Dano played this one pretty nicely as well so far. I mean, all players are playing this one really nicely. So a couple more factories coming down. And did all of those Devourers go down? So I think Splitter lost all of his Devourers. Got a couple of Mutas to kind of help out, but did lose all of his Devourers and a lot of his Guardians. So good job there with the Valkyries. We'll see if any storms are coming anytime soon. Another robotics getting made for Speech, and I think Dano's going to start dropping. He's got some shuttles on the way. Spending his money pretty nicely, under 500. Speech is about maxed out, playing at 250 APM, and Splitter playing at 250 APM. Viper class gonna make probably a bunch more factories, and here's your 4 extra hatcheries. Here's a drop coming from Dano, 2 Templars in there, and I think they might just go right on the attack right now. 111 upgrades for Speech here, and let's see if this drop gets through. But I think they can go and attack Red Dano right now. So here's that drop. We'll see if this gets any kills. And drops the Zealot, and gonna pull. And he got about 50 or so, a little bit less than 50 kills there, so nice little storm there. A couple more Guardians getting put inside of Red's base, and they need to go on the attack here. I think there might be 2 1-1 upgrades for Speech, and he might have 2-2-2 soon. So these upgrades are going to be super huge. They help a lot against Guardians, especially. Comes another drop, I think. No drops have come from Speech, so it's just been an all-out mess. Here is a Templar to storm the Guardians. And Dano, let's see if he has any upgrades. He has 101 upgrades, so. And these Valkyries have been absolutely clutch. Trying to use the Guardians back here with the cannons. So I think this will be okay. But you're going to have to try to micro a little bit. Here comes the drop from Dano, and his partner's going to call it out. He's got 2 Templars in there. Going to pull the probes. Maybe want to storm in this corner. Yeah, going to get about 20 or so kills there. So Speech going to be pretty hurt right there. So some tanks. Going to lift all of his barracks here and just keep building some more factories. Doesn't need any more Rhines anymore. And maybe a drop is going to come from Splittergale. We'll see. He's just mostly been going with Guardians and Devourers, so just all air. And maybe he'll drop some, send his Overlords over here, and maybe drop some units into his partner's base, and maybe some Hydras, and get a Defiler, and that would help out his partner a little bit, because he needs to let it. They want to try to get Dano's choke back. That's the biggest thing. Because once they can get his choke back, Dano can start building out, and then they could try to start taking the middle. And the Zerg is pretty big right now. Does need to get a few more hatcheries. This drop's going to get spotted out by that Rhine sauce right there, and the Valkyries are going to come right after it. So good job there by Viper class. Going to try and see if it was maybe going up, and it's going to absolutely be blasted. So good job there. More Guardians here. Let's see if there's any upgrades. One on the carapace. These guys are on hold position, so not going to be attacking right now, but the Valkyries are going to come, and start blasting these guys right here for sure. Look at how quickly these Guardians just go down. So fast. Valkyries absolutely annihilate Guardians. Guardians are so much better in regular StarCraft. That's why you need to get the Devourers with them. And we'll see if another drop. Speech is at 60 probes, so he's not broke. He built 4 extra Nexuses, so good move there by Speech. Oh, I thought I wasn't recording. Woo! We're going to probably see another drop come from Dano here. And the Terran doing a nice job. I mean, all these players are playing this one really, really good. And now they're going to attack red here. Here comes a drop. I think Speech could maybe go for a couple more drops. This is a wide open to get a drop right down the middle on red here. So we'll see. Here's your Valkyries. I think it got spotted. That drop got spotted out. Here's the first drop from Speech. Going to go on the Zerg. And this is going to be huge. And going to move some of his drones. But going to get one storm off. And probably only going to get one storm off. And I'm not sure if... I think that other drop got sniped out. So Viperclass going to slowly move in here with his tanks. Might want to switch up with some Goliaths as well to help out tanks, Goliaths, and Dragoons. He does have the Valkyries. He pulled them back for that one instance to get that drop. Gonna probably bring them back to help out, take out these Guardians. I'm not exactly sure where those Valkyries are. So, here they are. So yeah, we got this battle right here. These Dragoons are 2/2/2 upgrades, so really doing a good job against the Guardians here. And nice little storms right there by Speech on the Guardians. And the tanks are just going to keep coming in, and the Dragoons are going to keep coming in here. Comes a drop from Dano. And they're slowly trying to push in here, take out Dano. I think they... we'll probably see another storm from Speech on either, I think probably the Zerg. Here comes a drop, gonna get spotted out, so using those Valks right there really nicely. Viper class, and here's a drop from Splitter Gale with a bunch of Zerglings, but all these cannons are really gonna do some protecting right there, so not really gonna be able to get anything really done with that. So good job there by Speech. Speech is pretty good. I don't know who he is, but he's pretty good. And some more. Just getting inching closer and closer to the Nexus here. And some more. I think now he picked up some of the units. He's going to drop some units inside of Dano's base to maybe try to help him out. There's some Hydras right here. There's a couple Zellies chilling here. Dano has 302 upgrades, and he's got some Reavers here to help out. Couple Guardians getting made, but there's just so many tanks and Valkyries. It's not looking good for Dano and Splittergale here. So these Guardians, as soon as these finish up, we'll see if they use the Guardians and the Reavers. The Valkyries are going to come in and start taking out all the Guardians that are, yeah, they just get so much splash damage done. They just absolutely demolish all air. Look at that. Valkyries, and are they upgraded? And they're upgraded, so they get +3 on their 6 attack already. So absolutely insane. And it looks like the GG's probably gonna get called soon. I think Viper class and Speech played this one really, really, really nicely. But I have no complaints on how Red and Brown played it either. Well, all players played this one really nicely. No person was really like brought the team down, so I think that just the only strategy, I guess, for Splittergale was maybe a little bit less air, but it was counted really well by Viper class with the Valkyries. So yeah, there's the GG. So really nice game there. Really, really nice game there. So I got the next one. I think it's from, it's going to be a little bit older one. And I have no idea if it's good. Thank you, Dano, for sending that one in. I appreciate it, by the way. It was a good game. It's a little bit older one. And I was looking up scan replays. And I ended up finding a Scan and Hydra together. I'm not sure who wins this one. But they're partnered up. And then I have on a 2v2. So I like Scan. I like Hydra. I mean, I like a lot of players. So we got Scan on the Terran. And he is partnered up with Hydra on the Protoss. And they have cross map spots. So I could see them maybe going for some type of choke. And they are up against Rage GK. And I'm not sure who he is. And Big Old Papa Dog. I like the name, dude. Big Old Papa Dog. That actually rolls off the tongue. What's up? What's in there? Big Old Papa Dog. That's pretty funny. I like it, dude. I've actually seen this guy. I think he partnered up with some other people before. In past seasons, and I'm sure people know who he is. I don't know who he is though. Like maybe this is a Smurf name of his or something like that. But he's a good player. Seen him partnered up with people, and he's a good player. So it is 2 Protoss versus a Terran, and Scan is on the Terran and a Protoss, and that's Hydra. So looks like a mech build coming from Scan here, and 3 gateways for Hydra. Gonna get his 4th, it looks like. And this is a little bit older game, so maybe about a year and a half ago, maybe a year ago, something like that, from a different SCW season. So both the Protosses, Big Old Papa and Rage, gonna go with the 4 gateways. Sometimes players like to get that pylon right by their probe right here, just so they can, if they do get probe bashed by the opponent's zealots, they can easily just kind of get them right there and put them in hold position. So, and here is your scout on Hydra from Rage, and already probe bashing on Rage here, and I saw 1 kill. Maybe he got 2 because everybody's at 16 probes and SCVs. And see how he's got these zealots kind of in hold position here. So gonna bring him right back and gonna rally his probes over here. This one might die, so he's gonna have to pull it over there to that side. Has a couple of zealous right here. Might try to start boxing in the Protoss. And gonna finally kill that zealot. And oh no, this is Hydra. So Hydra put a pylon here, so he doesn't get boxed in. And going to send some of his zealots. Looks like Rage is going to attack him, and Brown is going to be attacking Scan here. And Scan went with the vultures. Lost a vulture there, so not the best micro. And he's got another vulture coming out. He does have a bunker, so he should be okay, but he's going to be getting boxed in. It's going to be a 2-on-1, I think, against Hydra. And Hydra going to get a couple cannons here. And Hydra going to survive this and be okay. And one thing is, usually when you're in a middle Protoss versus a side a corner Protoss, your units come to the choke faster, so usually you are able to box in the corner Protoss. But I think because Hydra got a probe bash on, less units have been out by well, in that case less units were out by Hydra, but by Rage, but now that reinforcements came with Big Old Papa Dog and Rage here, they look like they're going to go on the attack on Hydra here. And Scan is boxed in completely by Big Old Papa Dog. So here's that 2 versus 1. You get the pylons here as well. And then you try to cannon in the Protoss, kill these gateways if you can, and then go with a full out mass. So Big Old Papa Dog and Rage playing this one super nicely. Already got their triples up, and Hydra gonna try to kill these cannons if he can, and then he's building a pylon here. So if you can try to start building some cannons out here as well. Papa Dog gonna take out some of these cannons getting made, but and there's your possible stack attack. No, going into the gas. So Hydra doesn't have any extra nexuses, and these should be getting finished pretty soon. Extra command center coming, and a drop I think gonna be coming really soon from Scan. So Scan gonna go with a, maybe he'll go with a vulture drop, and that's gonna be super early, and these players will not be expecting it. Now it looks like they're gonna box in Hydra here, and Hydra has a cyber on the way and getting one extra nexus. And both Rage and Big Ol' Papa Dog's extra nexuses are finished. This one should be almost finished, actually. Yeah, it's almost there. So here comes the attack, and now Hydra gonna realize he is getting boxed in, and we'll see if maybe he goes drops of some sort. But here's the drop from Scan with the vultures, I think. He's just gonna drop it over here, so not gonna drop it on anyone's minerals or anything. Maybe start laying some mines all over the place. And I think he's probably going to get a couple tanks. He's got Siege on the way. And he's just going to start busting through here. Here's his Vultures. Going to start laying on the mines all over the place. Going to see the Dragoons. And Hydra going to tell Scan that he's cannoning. Going to take out a couple probes. But not really going to be able to do anything because not going to kill. Losing like 4 or 5 probes isn't really going to hurt Big Ol' Papa Dog here because he's got a triple Nexus up already. So here's your triple. The second Nexus just finished for Hydra. Here's that drop and tank drop. So let's see if this gets spotted out. Gonna get spotted out by Big Ol' Papa Dog, and gonna have to run back with it. We'll see if he starts maybe just taking out this choke right here or sends it to his partner. I think 2 more tanks here, so gonna go for a tank drop on Rage, and Rage has got 2 cannons here and 2 cannons here. Doesn't have the Dragoons. The Dragoons help out. I think Big Ol' Papa Dog's playing this one really nicely. All upgrades coming from Rage. I mean, Rage is playing this one really nicely too as well. So here's that drop, and is he gonna get it through? He's gonna get it in the corner, and gonna have to pull in all of his probes beautifully. Gonna drop over here too as well. Scandoon got a double drop, blasting some probe a dub. So really nice job there, and gonna send this dropship all the way over here and maybe help his partner try to get out. So here's a couple more factories coming down for Scan. Yeah, I think Scan's gonna use these tanks to maybe start pushing Hydra out, and Hydra has a robotics on the way getting damage for his Reavers, and he's got 2 Reavers queued up. He's got a 3rd robotics facility on the way, and gonna use these Zealots to help with these tanks so these tanks don't die to Zealots here. A couple of Dragoons. So Hydra doing pretty good job switching up his units. He's gonna have Reavers, Dragoons, and he's getting some cannons back here, and we'll see. Look at all these depots up here to just make sure Scan is okay over here. So gonna start pushing out here, and there's not many cannons left here, so gonna be able to bust out Hydra here. So here is a Templar Archives and a Robotics for Big Ol' Papa Dog, so he's gonna have drops pretty soon. And Rage is going with an all-out Rage Mass Asaurus, so he should have upgrades coming pretty soon. He went for 111 upgrades. And Big Ol' Papa Dog is going with Dragoons, and now he's got a little bit later drop, but his drop's gonna be pretty fast. So and Hydra's gonna have that Reaver drop pretty soon too. So here is 2 more tanks in a dropship here, but I don't think he's really gonna be able to get anything done with this. And now Hydra's out, and he's gonna start trying to box in Rage. Rage putting some of his Zealots in the middle, just so he's not completely boxed in. These Reavers are really going to do a good job. They might just be able to attack the Rage here. His mass isn't that big. He's at 123 supply. Big Ol' Papa Dog's at 160. Hydra's at 122. And Scan is at 143. So Scan going to need to start attacking out. Here's 2 more Reavers, so 6 Reavers, and Big Ol' Papa Dog's gonna have to try to He's gonna have to help out his partner. And Rage probably has his 1/1 upgrades now, so here comes a big attack, and gonna trap some of Hydra's units here. So gonna catch all of these Reavers off guard. So really nice job there. These tanks are doing some work and helping out against the Dragoonies. But I think now they might go for an attack on Hydra, but he does have 3 Reavers here and a choke, so he should be fine. And I don't really think they can attack Scan. He's too solidified, so we'll see if maybe Scan goes with a huge drop. He's got 2 dropships here. They might try to go against Hydra. Hydra gonna build some more cannons. I think Brown, yeah, one of them needs to start dropping, and Big Ol' Papa Dog's gonna start dropping, and I think Rage needs to start dropping. His dropping's a little bit late. I think he could have dropped a little bit sooner. This drop gonna go before the Corsairs, and gonna start moving the probes. Is the drop gonna get off? And gonna get a storm off, but got a few kills there. And here's a drop coming from Scan, and I think Scan scanned this, and he saw that there are 4 cannons here, but he's got 2 dropships, so he's gonna try to drop those tanks as soon as he can and get the siege off. See if he gets the shot off. We got 8 kills only. Maybe get a couple more kills there. He got another 14, so 22 kills or so. That's going to slow down Orange. So good job there by Scan. And Scan needs to just start taking this out, and he can start going on the offensive. So we'll see if Big Ol' Papa Dog keeps the drops coming, and we'll see if Rage starts dropping. He's getting 222 upgrades, but he needs to make Hydra and Scan poor. So I think Scan is playing this one a little bit too risk averse. I mean, he's basically maxed out. He's got a pretty big base, a lot of turret defense, so he could probably start going on the offensive and help out. Hydra gonna go with a huge Reaver drop, and they could almost coordinate the tank drop with the Reaver drop here, but he's gonna drop them right in this corner here, and that is not going to be good for Rage here. He's getting dropped by both players here, and these Reavers are absolutely having a field day. Here comes a Scan. Going to see all of these cannons, so not going to be able to really get that dropship in. So I think he's going to abort that dropship. We'll see if Big Ol' Papa Dog does another drop soon. I don't see anything getting loaded up, and it looks like they might go. He might go for an attack on Scan here. So I think he's going to go for the attack on Scan here. And Rage has 2k minerals, so he can start being maxed out. Hydra at 140 supply. Start building up his base. And here comes another drop from Big Ol' Papa Dog. I think this Big Ol' Papa Dog, he's a good player. He is a good player, I can tell. And now Scan realizing he can start going on the offensive, and he's going to kill some of his depots over here. Where'd that drop go? Did I miss a drop? I thought Big Ol' Papa Dog had a drop. Here it is. And look at all these tanks having a feast. And there's some tanks here. Here comes Scan pulling the SCVs. A couple Templars gonna drop and get a beautiful storm right there on Scan. So really nice job there with that drop. And we'll see if Hydra starts doing some Templar drops. He's starting to pull out here. Papa Dog gonna start build some cannons in the middle, and it looks like they were gonna try to attack Scan here, but way too many tanks here. And I think Scan's gonna go with a massive tank drop. He's got about 7 dropships here. Just gonna fill them all up, and maybe he'll drop on Papa Dog here. So looks like they might start attacking Hydra here. The Reavers are clutch. Hydra might even start getting an Arbiter, I think. Yeah. Looks like he's got a Stargate on the way. And massive drop right here. And he's dropping them on the hill over here to help out, just in case these tanks get attacked. But playing this one pretty risk adverse. I think these are all filled up, so And now Hydra's pretty much boxed in, but this huge tank drop coming on Rage here, and it looks like he might just drop it right here. We'll see if he just... Yeah, gonna drop, make a huge drop right here. Siege up. And there's like gonna be a nice storms right here, so that's gonna save the day and take out all of that. Nice storm coming down from Hydra, and he got all of Rage's probe dose, but he's also getting dropped as well, and he lost a lot of his probes. So, but Rage at 9 probes, Hydra at 34, Scan at 69, so that drop didn't hurt him too bad, and Big Ol' Papa Dog is the one that has the most probes, the most workers in this right now. So let's see what the upgrades are. Here comes a drop from Papa Dog onto Hydra, or this. Oh, this is from Rage. So it's got 2 Templars in here. Gonna make Hydra have to pull his probes. He's gonna see it, and not gonna be the best drop right there. So good attempt though. And now it looks like Hydra and Scan are going to try to start taking over the middle. Scan might... We'll see if maybe Scan sends all of his units. He's got all these drop ships, so he can just keep going on the offensive. And these Reavers are going to be beastly. Let's see if Hydra has some more Reavers queued up. No Reavers queued up. Looks like he's just going for drops right now. Here comes a big attack coming from Papa Dog. He's got 111 upgrades. 112 for Hydra. Let's see if Scan's got upgrades. 22 upgrades. These tanks have been absolutely obliterating. And Scan just going to go with another drop. So, might just drop right here. Instead of waiting for all his tanks to roll in, he's just going to drop them right here. This is going to be open, so he might be able to get this drop off before these cannons finish. They're pretty close to finishing, though. And Papa Dog just going to keep making Zealots. All out making Zealots. Here's a drop on Rage. And nice little pull there. Here's another drop on Rage. So just getting absolutely murked here. And these tanks are going to start obliterating. Might be able to get the main. No Templars to storm this right now. So the main is going to go down for Rage. And not looking good for Rage here. Hydra coming in with his Dragoons. He's got a Reaver. And there's the G. Big Ol' Papa Dog going to call the GG. Nicely played by Scan and Hydra. I think Big Ol' Papa Dog played this pretty nicely. And Rage did pretty good, but he could have went for more drops this game. So I know he went for a mass, but he could have went for a little bit more drops this game. But good games overall. Hope you guys liked it. Give it a like, give it a subscribe. Talk to you guys later. Peace.